Ready today.
We're ready today because we have T.I. in the room, guys.
That's what's up.
That's
what's up.
Yes. It's also dressed fresh to death. What are you wearing, man? What is that?
This is
Is
Hustle Gang apparel.
Okay.
Hustle Gang. You can go to grandhustlegang.com to get your own Hustle Gang hoodie, sweatshirt, T-shirt, bandana, whatever you like.
See, but we're in Tampa Bay, so it's not really that chilly all the time.
No, but it ain't got to be.
Okay.
But you can put one of these on. You ain't got to wear.
You got T-shirts and all too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Your Falcons are doing pretty good too, man.
Absolutely. We're 7-0 right now. We just got an interception, just in case you want to know.
Oh, they're playing. Oh, it's Thursday night. That's right.
Yeah, right now.
They're playing.
As we speak.
I don't know, dude. I'm
The New Orleans Aints.
Look, let me tell you something. Let me help you out with a little history on my affiliation with the Grand Hustle thing and the Hustle Gang and my love for T.I.
Okay.
He came a while back, and I asked, about being part of Grand Hustle, and I asked him about the whole background dancer thing. You really wasn't. You really wasn't. So since then it's kind of, it's a love thing, but I just really
It bittersweet.
Yeah, that type of thing.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of Hustle Gang, man,
we love from a distance.
It is. A lot of times, I want to talk about the Hustle Gang thing too, man, because a lot of times when cats move around, Jay went from Rockefeller now to the Big Rock Nation movement.
Sure.
And, there's been like Dre and now it's Aftermath. Yeah. Is there like a change in the Grand Hustle thing now that this is a Hustle Gang thing?
I mean, it's a change in protocol and procedure.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a change in attitude.
Right.
But it's not necessarily a change in the roster.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Aside from additions.
Right.
And Hustle Gang, man, one thing about us, we cast a wide net. We got a lot of cats under that banner.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we just trying to make sure that we have enough platforms for everybody to be able to, get out there and do what they need to do for themselves and their family.
You got a lot of platforms.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to do the best I can, man, for a GED grad.
Well, don't start here today, man.
Hey, man, I'm doing the best I can for ex-con, man, But, I think that all in all, man, we work hard. We're extremely ambitious.
Right.
But we do what's necessary to put ourselves in the best position for success.
Right. I know you got a heavy belief in yourself, and I know that. And
I'm talking about, woo.
And a lot of these kids, I think, you've been, and this is no secret, in trouble a couple times. And I try to tell kids all the time, and I know you came here and you spoke to a lot of these kids about your next step, that next step you take after you've been in something.
Right.
How hard is it for you to restart that, though, if you've been in something? Because you've been in, like I said, Tip, it was heavy. Like one time we thought we would never get a record from you again unless it was like,
okay.
Let the man speak, man.
Okay. So I've gone through some things.
Yeah.
Nah, really, it's all about your dedication to the process. It's about what it takes for you to put your best foot forward and move in the direction of progression.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it for you. No one can like fully equip you or enable you to do what you need to do for yourself.
Right.
That call got to come from inside. You understand that? So no matter what you've gone through, once you put yourself or make it to the position, everything is a process. You know what I'm saying? You got to crawl before you walk before you run before you fly.
Right.
So everything is a process. Once you have found yourself in the position where it's time to, start anew, you got to be the one who tell yourself, okay, listen, this is what we're going to do different. This is what we're going to let go. This is what we're going to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? All of those orders come from the top down, top being the brain.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to know that about you, and you got to feel that in your heart before you can display it to everybody else.
Did he answer your question?
He does, and it's a love-hate thing. He gets to it. I can't really say because he gave me the truth every time I see him, but it's one of those things. Dude.
Really, what's your history? By the way, you guys,
man.
How long does this history
go?
He was
taking the trash out back up the street. Nah, I'm just joking. Nah, really, man. You know what I'm saying? Since before I was the I guess the celebrity that you now know as T.I., you know what I'm saying? He was holding it down for Grand Hustle and other places and doing whatever we needed to be done to put us in a position.
So you're a pretty busy guy though.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on. You got the TV show. You got a book that you just book just came out. I have no prep.
But just when you say just, you mean about 4 months ago.
Yeah, like it's
but
September.
you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
it came out.
September. You got the show that came out in September as well.
Yeah,
it's been on for a while. But how's that going?
I mean, the show's going phenomenal, man. I mean, I got nothing but I got nothing but great things to say, and thank you to everybody who tune in every week and watch us. You know what I mean? Because the kids definitely appreciate it.
What is that like though?
They have much more enjoyable lunches at school.
You got you got about 20 guys, 20 producers, cameramen walking around your house aimlessly. Is there a schedule that they follow?
That's not how it goes.
Okay.
No, there's not 20 of anything walking around my house. You know what I mean?
They got to follow your rules.
Nah, you got the necessary people. The people who are required to get this necessary scene or shot done, that's who gonna be standing around and walking around the house. Everybody else, y'all gonna have to sit in a designated location until whoever is your superior calls upon you to come elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Those some tough rules right there.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I paid a lot of money for my stuff, man, and I don't like nobody messing it up.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we're at album number 8 right now, because I know, we've been talking. I've seen him a couple times. Let's talk about the record.
Who plays the numbers game? You know what I mean? Who's even counting?
We'll just talk about the new album. The new album about to drop.
Right. Why can't we say this is my first album since the last album?
We can say that.
Because every time I reach back, I go too far. So I got
yeah, real
Trouble Man. Why the title Trouble Man?
Really?
I'm acting like,
I mean, really? After your last question, that's what you gonna ask me? Nah, I mean, one thing that people who have spent, a considerable amount of time researching or following up or just paying attention to my career and my life, you'll see that one thing is certain is trouble. So I can't get away from that. So rather than evade it,
right,
or try to, be ashamed of it, I'm gonna embrace it. You know what I'm saying? If this is me, I'm gonna make this a part of me that is going to strengthen me. I'm gonna be the best Trouble Man there is.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna make Trouble look cool.
You got some big records on there looking cool.
Well, I sure appreciate that.
I got to hear we got R. Kelly.
Yeah.
We got you and Wheezy on the Ball track that's out right now.
That's right.
You leaked something online the other day that has just got the internet going nuts with this Sorry track with Andre 3000.
Shit.
Yeah, I like that one. Really good.
We can't even get a record with him and Big Boy. How did you get him in the studio?
Man, now, the thing about that is we've been that track has been in the workings for 6 years now, since the King album. You know what I mean? And, one day he just hit me and said he was ready. So we went in and we did what artists do. We created.
Did you take a different approach to this one, though, as opposed to the other ones and, the albums before this? This album, did you take a different approach?
Yeah. I knew I went balls to the wall on this one. You know what I mean? I knew this one was for the house. This is for the marbles. You know what I mean? I knew that if this one didn't work, the chances of me coming back and being successful was slim to none. So I made sure that every T was crossed,
right?
Every I was dotted. No pun intended. But I knew it was, you know what I'm saying? It was time to go hard or go home.
Who produced?
Everybody worth producing. Nah, I'm joking. I got DJ Toomp on there. I got Pharrell on there. I got Rico Love on there. I got No ID on there. I got Lil C on there. I got a lot of cats, man. It's a few new cats too, who hadn't had as many placements as others and don't have a name that is big as the rest of the cast. But I felt that it was about the sound of the music and the vibe and the feel that you get from it when you listen to it.
Right.
It wasn't as much about getting the biggest names as you could, because I could have played that game. You know what I mean?
A lot of stickers featuring.
I could have played that game, but I wanted to make sure everything was cohesive, everything was organic, and it made sense.
I hate to ask you this because I know they're all like your kids. The records are like,
if
like
you
these.
Know the answer. Why you asking?
Because I need you to tell me, man. Give me your favorite record.
I can't. What's your favorite body part?
Dude, why you always, every time we talk, man?
And what's your favorite body part? You using them all, ain't you? So if somebody asks you, hey, if you had to give away one, which one would it be? What would you say? Precisely.
Dude, man, this guy, man.
You've done this before, yeah.
This guy. All right, well, how about this?
What's up?
Is Sorry going to be the next single?
It's going to be in heavy demand. I will say that. But you know, due to due to the sophisticated nature of the Andre 3000 process,
right?
I don't know if we'll be able to shoot a video. You know what I mean? I would love to make it a single. I would love to shoot a video. I would love to move full-fledged, you know what I'm saying?
Make it a mini movie.
And mash your head. I told him, man, you ain't got to be in a video. We could shoot a short film. You know what I mean? And you know, I've put all those plays into motion. However, ultimately, it's about him and what Andre want to do. He's put himself in a position, and it's a phenomenal position. He's put himself in a position to where he don't have to do nothing nobody want him to do unless he want to do it.
Right.
So it's all about finding what he want to do. And making that work with what we got going on. However, if that don't happen, we also have a CeeLo Green record. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get to hear that one yet.
I know it. It's coming. And, you know, that was produced.
You got a lot of artists you're working with. Pink, too?
Yeah, Pink, too.
You seem like so low-key. Like, I'm just watching you, you know, speak and all. You seem like a real low-key kind of a guy, like easygoing guy, you know? So when you're in the studio. Most of the time?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do have a side where, you know, if someone kind of gets under your skin, you know, you let them know what's up.
God, we're back to something that I caused, right?
You know what? I mean, you know what? Those times, it happened before I even.
Well, I'm talking about when
I'm even able to take notice of it happening.
When you're recording your album, you know, you just in a different kind of mindset. Do you let things bother you, or do you bring those emotions inside and really kind of, you know, explain that in your music?
You know what? That'll be better asked to the people around me because I don't notice. I'm just acting. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm acting instinctively. So I think a person who's around me and having an ability to observe me, they'd be able to answer that a little bit better than I could.
Yeah, that's what I get when he come in. You know, we get into these things right here. Speaking of many movies, man, books, TV show.
Yeah.
You back on the big screen soon?
February 8th. February 8th. Identity Theft.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my first comedy, and it's a mainstream comedy.
Okay.
Which means white people are gonna go see it. You know what I mean? So, and it's with Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy from Bridesmaids.
Right.
Jason Bateman
she's funny.
from Hancock and so many others. The Switch and you know so many other wonderful movies that we all know. But it's a funny flick and they're hilarious in it. I get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, come in and do my 1-2. And other than that, I'm looking for a cold, just a no holds barred, no questions asked action film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that. I'm looking for Bad Boys.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Let me ask you this because I know you know
a lethal weapon.
You behind a lot of things too. Is this a Grand Hustle film or is this one you just happen to?
No, this budget was just a tad too big for Grand Hustle films. Nah, this wasn't me. But you know what I mean, it was a pleasure to be involved. You know, I'm really with comedy. I gotta ease myself into that lane because most people take me so serious. You know, oh, this is the guy with the machine guns and the silencers. I don't know if we want to joke around with him too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm really trying to just ease my way into it. And
what if they come up to you and say, "Hey, we want you to do a superhero movie"?
It depends on the superhero and what his stand is, what the backstory is. You know what I mean? I could do Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I couldn't do Green Lantern.
Why not? Why not Green Lantern?
Because it sucked.
Well, yeah, it
was a terrible movie.
It did suck, but
I mean that was the main thing. But you know, I couldn't do. I don't even think I could do Spider-Man.
Why is that?
Iron Man. I mean,
the tight outfit.
Come on, man.
The tight outfit.
I mean, really.
Is it the tight outfit?
I mean, no. It's the fact that his face isn't even.
Oh,
I mean, his face is a non-factor.
you got to be seen every once in a while.
Come on, man.
Okay.
I could do Iron Man. I could do Hulk. I don't think I could physically do Hulk, but I think, you know what I'm saying, as a personality type, I could do Hulk.
Okay.
I don't think I could do. I don't. You know, I could do Batman. You know what I mean? It got to be a
What
hero,
about,
a superhero with an edge.
Well, what about a villain then?
Definitely, all day long.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you talking my language.
Nice. And
right.
you're also just one more thing I want to touch too is what's this NBA commentation that you did?
Me and the Atlanta Hawks, we have a very healthy working relationship. And they really just, you know, we've been working for like 5 years now together, and try to figure out a way to, you know, make this permanent and give it some longevity. So they called me in recent history and they asked me to come because Dominique, he had an appointment or something, he couldn't make it. They asked me to fill in for him for the first half of the Atlanta Hawks and Miami Heat game. So I obliged, and I came in and had a good time. You know, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And, you know, they saw, I guess, the benefactor for me being there was just a boatload of viewership, and they say they're looking to exploit this relationship
Right.
in other areas and do as much as we can together. So,
Have you done First Take yet? Sports Center? You've done it, right?
Yeah,
I've seen you on there.
Yeah, tenfold, affirmative.
Yeah. These guys are crazy.
Yeah, me, Skip, Stephen A. We chopped it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On several occasions.
Okay. You want some Twitter questions? Because you know, yeah,
man,
you know,
absolutely.
we tell them to hit
it's
us up.
your show, man.
Well, you know, it's our
I'm
show
just
now.
occupying a seat
it's
here.
our show now. We're the three of us, a
you
team.
know what? But I'm still, you know, I appreciate the hospitality. Thank you all
Absolutely.
for inviting me here. But
Did you stop by the break area?
Not yet.
Have you see? Wait till you see this break area.
Okay.
Yeah, we take care of you.
Can I go now?
Well, after this.
Let's
Not
do
yet.
the Twitter
Not yet.
questions
Okay,
first.
cool.
You give me a
Okay,
1
cool.
to 10. What you think about the break area? Let me know.
Once
what
you go.
Yeah.
Bet that.
All right. First Twitter question.
Let's go.
Are the Falcons gonna win the Super Bowl?
You're speaking to a Giants fan, by the way.
No, you're speaking to two Giants fans.
Two Giants fans.
And I
Okay.
just-
Super
say it
Bowl
with
champion.
confidence, though. Don't say it. They gon'
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We got down
Are
tape.
they from Atlanta? Do they represent Atlanta? I asked you a question.
Okay.
Do they represent Atlanta?
Yeah, they represent the
You
eight.
just answered your own question.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Twitter question number 2.
Let's go.
Was it a hard decision to when they came to you about doing the family hustle? Because you're kind of a private dude, to allow your family to, you know, be seen like that, your kids and everything else to be, you know, because you kind of, you know, you in the media a lot, so you already know what it's like. But to have your family, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, your kids go to school now, and everybody, not that they didn't already know who their father was, but now to be on, you know, a show like the Family Hustle, and we all watch it.
You see, the strange thing about that is the show was my idea.
Ah.
You know what I mean? I actually presented the opportunity to my fellow producers and VH1. They didn't know what show they were gonna get because I was still in prison at the time. But they bought the show before I even came home. You know what I mean? So my main thing for the show, or for the purpose for the show, was to make sure people had a platform, a place of knowledge and understanding and certainty to judge from. Because I felt like I was being judged on a lot of false pretenses. I felt like people were judging me from a state of speculation and assumption. So I just wanted to put some truth out there. Make sure if you're gonna talk about me, be it bad or good, just make sure you know exactly how I am all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where are you getting all this negativity from? All social media or?
No, I mean it's public in general.
Uh-huh.
It's public in general. It could be private. It could be professional. You know, it could be online. It could be radio. It could be print. You know what I mean? But the fact remains that people take one moment in time. If a person was to come through here and capture this moment, and we're all in here doing something crazy.
Right.
And then they take that moment that they capture and they walk back out that door and they judge you based on that moment alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not fair to you. It doesn't incorporate all of the good things you did. It doesn't incorporate what you do on a daily basis. It takes away the foundational structure of your character and makes it only about that moment.
Right.
And that's not fair. So I wanted to take that away and give people a real place of certainty to judge from.
Chase, you got one from Twitter?
Not in front. I lost my prep actually. So
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where it all went.
This one I always like to ask you, and I pretty much, like our
you know
thing.
the answer, I guess.
Nah, dude, this is different because I like for people to hear it.
Okay.
Check writer, hustle gang is steadily growing.
Okay.
What does it take for someone to even get noticed by T.I., hustle gang family? For it to even happen, to even because you're a check writer. You could be right now. You part of hustle gang.
Yeah, I could do that. However, I don't.
Right.
Because I mean, man, at this point we already have the nucleus of our machine already. So if you want to step in and make yourself a priority, you trying to step in front of a lot of people who already been here.
Right.
So it's going to have to be something special about you. It's going to have to be you're going to have to have movement. You know what I mean? And it's going to have to be something felt more than seen or heard.
So movement, you got to be heavily affiliated.
Affiliated?
Well,
no.
I mean, not even. But like
No.
people know you. People know about because I know some people that like they got movement. People know what they do, and I don't really get you one-on-one too often. And don't before you say anything else. Producer Danielle every morning does a rhyme on the radio once a week.
We make her do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Step up. Here, go to this.
I didn't want to
that
totally put
producer
you on the
Danielle.
spot.
All right, let me just tell you this.
She was ready for that spot. Oh no, they did this to me. Oh no. Oh no.
Where did she come from?
Now that I have your
I'm just
attention.
going to tell you the truth.
What's up?
I work for another radio station in the building in the morning show.
She's also our
Okay.
voice girl. She's the female you hear between the songs. Do a little.
I'm the voice that you hear in between the songs, telling you what you're listening to in the new Hot 101.5, all the hits.
Okay. Sound like the voice on the condom commercial.
I just didn't.
didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
I just didn't know they were going to throw me out. I enjoy rapping a lot. And so I went to the guys I work with and I said, let me
Okay.
rap for you. And they said, I don't know if we're ready. And then all of a sudden I started doing a whack rap recap and I do it every week. It's,
A whack rap
I call it
recap?
the whack. I mean, it's a whack. I'm a little white girl. You don't expect me to rap about anything. And I didn't write anything. I'm not a very good freestyler.
Okay.
But yeah, I enjoy rapping. And yeah.
Why do you enjoy
Why?
rapping?
Because
Yes.
I feel like rap is such an intelligent thing. It takes just such a deep knowledge of the English language and of alliteration, and I feel like people don't really understand how intelligent rap is. And somebody who does it right, not somebody who intelligently raps, I have the utmost of respect for.
And I don't want to
Listen
toot
at
my own
that.
horn,
Yeah.
but just in case anybody wants to know what's happening here, you are in front of the king. Not
I
just
am.
the South,
I
but
am.
now the king.
Oh, I know.
A first-hand
So now what?
audition
So
right
now
here.
what?
And I'm going to step back. I ain't going to say nothing else.
Are you
got
I thought you were gonna
Are
give us.
you
Do you need like a beat or something?
Yeah, I
Okay,
need
we
something.
work on that. Hang on.
What am I rapping about?
I don't know. See, that is
First
the
of all,
question you
just
should
know,
never have to ask.
I'm standing in front of the king, and I'm doing this. I'll do it.
I'm
I'll
doing
rap in
this.
front of you right
I'm
now.
doing
I'm
this.
not scared.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
But you
freestyle
know what?
might not be my strong suit.
Okay,
But you
wonderful.
can feel it. It's not the hearing or the sight, right? It's
This
the
is
feel.
right. This is right. Now,
Feel
this
this.
is why I feel this piece of information
Okay.
should be given to you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Tell me.
This art form of ours, it started for young people who did not feel that they had a voice in society to speak to the people who they felt needed to hear it most about what they were going through on their day-to-day. When they walk outside of their doors, they looked around from this block to that block. The things that they saw and the things that they experienced from the time they got up to the time they laid down. Now, with that being said, you go right ahead.
All right, let's do it. Give me a beat.
I'm gonna mess this up right
Oh,
now. Hang
man.
on.
All
Tim, you
right.
got it for her?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's quick. All right.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I
Hey,
can hear it.
Can you hear this?
Can't.
It's all right.
Is that what did you
Is
say?
it Magnum style? No, it's Gangnam.
That's
Well,
it.
Gangnam style.
He can't
Magnum
hear the
style?
beat, so we'll just have to, like, he just have to,
Did you say
he has to
Magnum style?
We got headphones for him. We got headphones for him.
Oh, the Korean guy.
Yeah, so you
Let's
can't
go.
hear the beat, but you can hear the rhyme,
I
right?
can't.
I'm getting
Okay,
in.
let's go.
I'm getting in here. Here we go.
She's getting in her groove.
Let me tell you a little bit about my day. I woke up at 2, hopped in the shower, went to work, smelled like a bunch of flowers. I went to the mall and bought some stuff. We got a big concert this weekend. I gotta look tough. I came into work, I met T.I., and now it's time to twerk. But wait, I'm white, I can't do that, right? You're right, I can't twerk, but I'll rap all night. I'll take it to you in the morning, take it down to the night. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm still here. I'm doing this, and now I'm nervous, and I'm out.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Give her some props for that.
I wish I would have prepped something.
All good.
I got a little bit better than that.
So
that's
off
what's
the,
up,
I got a
though.
little bit better than that.
so what do you give
You're
that?
better than a lot of rappers that's coming out right now and getting money.
I know. It's sad.
You
It
know,
makes
it's a lot
me
of
cry
cats out there.
inside.
There's a lot of cats out there getting real money. I'm talking about real $5,000, $10,000 a show, and you better than them.
Well, thank you.
Right on.
That's real talk.
They would have came in here and said,
No, I'll do it. I mean, I just
okay,
gotta give you the.
hold up.
I'll do it. I just gotta give you the. I'm not. That's not my strong
And they get to
suit.
write their stuff down.
I know.
I know.
I'm
Well,
good when I write stuff down.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
T.I. man, once
Round
again.
of applause.
That was big. That was huge. That's producer Danielle right there.
Producer Danielle.
Danielle.
Hello.
Nice job.
All right, then.
I like that.
Tip the album in stores one more time.
December 18th.
Week
The
before
week
Christmas.
before Christmas. You can't miss me.
You can get that album anywhere, right? Any store?
Ain't anywhere music is sold.
Anywhere music is
And
sold.
someplace other things are sold.
What do you prefer people buy? Do you think you prefer people buy your album online, in the store? What do you like? What's your
Yes.
preference?
Yes.
Yes, no matter what.
I prefer people buy my album.
Not illegally.
Just buy
There we
my
go.
album.
just buy my album.
All right, man. Website. Where can we hit you up on Twitter?
Yeah, at TIP on Twitter, man. At Troubleman31 on Instagram. And
How's your Instagram game? Good?
I mean, you know, I got about 650,000 followers.
just.
Let me see. And what else I got? Oh, grandhustle.com.
Uh-huh. Where we can cop that hoodie you're wearing?
Trapmusic.com. Oh, Grand Hustle Gang right now. GrandHustleGang.com. You can go log on and purchase your very own Hustle Gang apparel.
Nice.
Whether it's a hoodie, a
Just-
sweatshirt,
Holiday special.
Just in time for the holiday.
holiday specials.
Yeah.
Absolutely. T-shirts,
Yeah.
bandanas, you know, whatever you want to buy.
You just a businessman. You ready?
Ain't I, man? Ain't I?
Once again, man, like I said, as always, man, the entire
Yes.
Hot
Hey, man,
1015
thank you
family.
guys.
Appreciate you coming through.
You're a
Appreciate
nice
you
guy,
being a
man.
sport.
This guy's a nice
You
guy.
know what? I've been trying to tell the federal government that
He's
for
a
so long.
nice guy.
You know what I mean? I've been trying to tell the federal government that for so long, man. I am a nice guy. Thank you
I
so much.
like you, man. T.I., everybody. Yeah. All right.